Yo, 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 what's good, family? Welcome back to the channel. You already know. And if you're brand new, welcome to Think Rich Media. And go ahead and hit that subscribe and that like button right now, because you know we bringing you the realest content. And we always going to keep it real and tell the truth over here. That's just what we do. Now, I know y'all probably thinking like, damn, he sounded a little down. And I ain't gonna lie, that's because this story right here was kind of like, it's touching, man. It's crazy. I'm not gonna do this one in the regular format. I decided to just do a voiceover for this one because I just wanted y'all to be able to read the text message. And I just wanted to talk to y'all, about it. It's about my boy 600 Breezy losing his girlfriend. I think it happened yesterday or the day before. I'm not sure. I forgot because I'm just, so wound up about it, just trying to figure out exactly how to speak about it, And the reason being is because people got to understand that mental health is a real thing. And it's definitely a dangerous thing. And when I say mental health, I don't mean that this girl had mental problems or anything like that. But you have to understand when certain feelings arise or certain things you're going through in life, if they get to your mind enough, it's a dangerous thing and it can take you to a dangerous place. And, these type of things aren't talked about enough, if you ask me, especially in the black community, because, we go through a lot. Let's just be honest, especially if, you're a normal, black person coming out the hood, ain't not having nothing coming up, just trying to make it out. And for both of them, obviously, they made it out. 600 Breezy, he's a successful artist. You feel me? Maybe not one of the biggest, but definitely I would say, bro is successful as far as where he came from. He definitely made it out the trenches. You feel me? And her, she was very big in the fitness world, so she obviously made it out. I don't know exactly her background or where she came from, but the bottom line is they were both, what you would call successful young black people, so shout out to them for that, first and foremost. And it's just so crazy because I was at an event over the weekend called E-Zoo on Randall Island in New York, Queens, and things like that. And if you know, it was nothing nothing less of a zoo, man. It was crazy. A lot of electric music, very dope event. But the bottom line is I seen 600 Breezy there. He was there with a few of his homies, and he came 2 nights because it was a 3-day event. It was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I seen bro Saturday night and Sunday night there. And, it's just crazy how fast things happen, man, because, bro was just cooling, normal shit, how we do, you feel me? Bro was rolling his, doing his shit, having a few drinks, just enjoying himself, just chilling too, he wasn't doing too much, none of that, Bro wasn't on no crazy mess, none of that, just enjoying himself. And I'm just thinking to myself, man, like, having a weekend like that and going to something so vibrant with so much energy and so much fun, and the very next day, this happens to you. You lose somebody that you love. Because, I didn't know these people personally, but just from pictures and what I can read and, the things that he posted and she posted about him, they loved each other. You feel what I'm saying? And that's kind of crazy, to like, because I don't know exactly where she lived or they lived. I don't know if they lived together, but I'm assuming it wasn't in New York, so he was in New York. So imagine just losing your significant other and you're in a whole nother state. Like it's just crazy, man, when you really think about this. But like I said, man, obviously this girl was dealing with a lot, as you can see on the screen, just a lot of things she texted him, and a lot of things she said that she was going through and how she been feeling this way and how she was just waiting on the right moment. And it's just crazy because you just never know what people are going through. And you know how that statement is, how people always tell you, like, man, check on your people, check on your people. This is one of those situations to where it really makes you realize that you really have to check on your people. You really do. And don't get me wrong, most of us are going to lie. If you ask somebody, bro, you all right? Or what's wrong, man? You good? Most of us are going to say we good, even if we ain't good. That's just how it is. That's just how we react. Everybody wants to appear strong. We all want to believe that we could deal with whatever problems that has arisen in our lives on our own, and a lot of times that's just not a safe thing to do or a smart thing to do. Sometimes you just need to speak to somebody, man. Release that anger or that hurt or that pain or whatever you want to call it, whatever you're dealing with. You got to release that, man. Just go to the person that you trust the most and just get it out. I'm not big on, psychiatrists and things like that, or what you call them, counseling or whatever you want to call it. I'm just not big on all that because I honestly feel like it's a lot better if you speak to someone who understands you. I'm not really fond of going to sit down with a stranger and telling them all my business. You feel me? I feel like you'll get a lot further if you go sit down with somebody you can trust, somebody you love, and just get it out. And I feel like this is something that we just need to do in the black community, especially a lot more, because holding all these burdens and all this hurt and all this pain, man, like it can put you in a very dangerous mind space. And with your mental all out of whack like that and unbalanced like that, and you're in it, you just not knowing exactly what to do, or even feeling like how she felt, like she just was ready to go, and she was a young, beautiful young lady, and it was no reason for her to actually feel like that. Maybe she felt that it was, but nothing in life is that bad, guys. You can get through this. You dig what I'm saying? I don't care what you're dealing with, how bad it is. I don't care what it is. You can get through this, man. Like I say, just find somebody you can trust, somebody you love, somebody that loves you, and just get it out, man. Talk about it. Release that. You know what I mean? Don't walk around with that burden on your shoulders, because sometimes it'll get to the point to where it actually weighs you all the way down. And when you get to that point, there is no turning back. And you have to also realize the people that love you. We think so selfishly of our lives, like as if our lives is only our lives, and that's not true. Our lives is tied into a lot of other lives that we might not even think of. People that we might even call haters, or people that are friends that we might not be friends with so much anymore, or just people we may not even know. Like you might work with someone or whatever the case may be, and you may not really even be close with that person, but just your energy coming into the office every day brightens that person's day. And now that you're not here anymore, you don't come into the office, maybe their day is not even as enjoyable anymore. And I know that that's just just a little example to give you. I know that that wasn't maybe the best one, but I'm just trying to show you how at the end of the day, your life is not just your own. And at the end of the day, it's like you just never know who you're gonna hurt or how it's gonna affect other people if you were to leave this place prematurely, too soon. And it's just crazy, man, when I really look at this. And 600 Breezy, bro, if you do, run across this video, man, my condolences to you, your family, her family, and I'm sorry about this, brother. I'm sorry that you had to go through this, man, because I already know how it is coming from the hood, bro. You know what I mean? I done heard some of your interviews, and I know you lost a lot of homies, a lot of loved ones, and things like that. And I know this one probably stung you 10 times worse. You feel me? And I couldn't imagine the pain, bro. I really couldn't. I mean, I done lost people myself, but this was a crazy one for me. So I just wanted to tell y'all, man, all my people, I love you, bro. That's why I say it every time at the end of my interviews. I mean, at the end of my, videos and things like that. Like, I love y'all. Like, I ain't playing when I say that. I don't gotta know you to love you, bro. Love is nothing but energy and emotion. As long as you feel it throughout your body, you could give it to anybody. It could be a person that hates you. It doesn't matter. So, somebody tell you they love you, don't be scared to say it back, or don't be looking at them crazy like, bro, you don't even know me like that. How you love me? Because I do. That's why. Because I chose to. That's why. You feel what I'm saying? And you need to choose to do the same to the next person next to you, man. Because at the end of the day, we all need it. And this is a prime example of why. So I'm not going to make this too long. I just wanted to come holler at y'all, let y'all know the situation, and just check on your people, man. And if you're going through anything, find somebody to talk to. Don't let the burden of pain and worry and struggle and, being broke or being poor, whatever the case may be, or, your circumstances, period. Like, don't let that weigh you down, because you can get through anything. And that's a fact. We some of the strongest people on this earth, if not the strongest. So y'all just remember that, man. And keep your heads up out there, man. And like I said, it's all peace and love over here, man. I love y'all. Till next time.